Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, April 25, 2022. The Sun heads into your work and health sector today, where it will transit for a month, and where Mercury has already been visiting. This move brings your ego and pride into the equation, boosting your ability to take charge of your work, daily affairs, or wellness programs. You take more pride in what you do. Until May 20th, it's a time for improving your daily routines. New beginnings along these lines are likely, especially after the solar eclipse on the 30th. This transit awakens a need to lead a more organized, productive, and healthier lifestyle. Even with this workhorse theme, today's likely to be a social one. It's time to get your ducks in a row and channel more of your energy into situations that are worthy of your investment. The same goes for the people you choose to date and the amount of time you willingly dedicate to nurturing the connection. This is especially significant to consider as the Sun will debut in sensually driven Taurus and your 6th house of daily rituals, due diligence, and acts of service today. The Moon, celestial ruler of your intimate 8th house mergers, will also enter your sign and simultaneously square off with Mars and Venus. Significant conversations are likely, especially if it helps the connection. Everyday life is about to slow down. Now that the Sun is in steady Taurus, you will enjoy a slower-paced routine and schedule. Although you are a bouncing fire sign, you may enjoy this easygoing pace. Work will feel immensely stable, even predictable, which may be a nice change of pace as it could decrease your stress. Falling into a steady routine will work best for you during Taurus season so that you do not become lazy. If anything, you may be a little bored since Taurus energy is careful. But there is something to love about predictability. If you plan your evening first thing in the morning, the day will likely go smoothly. That's because you'll be so focused on the evening's entertainment that you won't let life's little delays and distractions bother you in the meantime. In general, the people around you are happy and positive. Projects progress so smoothly that you call it a day earlier than usual. What a welcome change. Maintain contacts and strengthen your social ties, especially with close friends and family. Don't keep putting them off, because they really need to be near you now. It should be easy for you since you are completely at ease with yourself and won't be stressed by their company. Obviously, when others are in a positive mood you will be too. All that hard work is finally paying off. Today or tonight that person is going to call you, and you're going to have a terrific conversation. Set up a date for some time in the near future. Making an effort to get out and socialize is enough to make others aware of your qualities, and there is every chance you'll discover a new love interest. You're sure to meet new people and create connections that give others an opportunity to get to know and appreciate your delightfully seductive ways. You will be dancing to a different beat than the rest of the zodiac today. You are actually more likely to be floating than dancing. Yes, you will be on cloud 9 all day long. Don't be surprised if tomorrow you learn of several miscommunications that took place today. You surely won't notice a thing. Take advantage of your wonderful, dreamy, detached mood. Have a little fun with it. You won't have to try too hard. Stay clear of gossip on this day. Even if this is something you see as harmless every now and then, it can wind up costing you in the long run. Don't be surprised if you see others striking up chatter about other people's business today. When it's a good friend or a group of people you have to get along with, such as co-workers, it can be harder to stay out of it. Yet, it's important. Keep yourself busy and find ways to excuse yourself when this kind of situation occurs. While the Moon is working to keep the focus on your social life, friendships, teamwork, and networking, there is also a call to keep your money and your professional hats on today. Thanks to the Moon's departure from your career sector yesterday, your professional instincts and imagination are fueled as Pluto spends his last weekend in direct motion here. It was the Moon's friendly aspect to the Sun, now in his last weekend in your income sector, and Mercury his last, that has helped to marry this with where the money is over the last few days. The closer Venus, the planet of love, gets to her return to Aries early next month, the deeper into a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane she ventures. This is something that will always happen prior to Venus' return to Aries each year, with a chance to embrace the past, dance with some old ghosts and embrace a sense of romantic nostalgia before moving on. Our eyes in the sky. This is a day of revisiting and revising your goals. Keep a journal to make sure that you're on track with your dreams. Creating a vision board can help. Noting what you want to change will be useful, but you might not be able to achieve everything on your list. You could feel a little stuck in life at the moment because every step you take forward is followed by a big step backward. Don't allow yourself to be anxious over your lack of flow. You'll start running soon. Just move at your own pace. Superficial friendships aren't working for you right now. In fact, you might want to take a step back from all the relationships that don't make you feel good about yourself. It's important to embrace those friends who are the real deal and your ride or die. You need to feel the love. Intimacy takes time, but it's worth the energy getting to know someone you care about. Tomorrow's new moon can help you tear down the walls that stand between you and your boo. In the end, it can bring you closer together so you can stand as a unit. The morning will be best spent tending to responsibilities within our work or to our communities. Although this may not be the most exciting time, avoid starting new projects in the hope of sidestepping existing obligations. Worries melt away and we become more oriented to our creative impulses, dreams, and fantasies. Our artistic and spiritual senses are especially potent over the next 2 days, and will fare better with activities that prize imagination over accuracy. If possible, make time for rest, relaxation, and meditation this afternoon. After nightfall, the Pisces Sun sextiles Uranus in Taurus, offering surprises. This transit amplifies the unique personality traits that we ordinarily attempt to cloak or obscure to appear professional or to fit in. Yet who has determined these rules for professionalism? What dictates have we been following that have taught us that conformity is good and ingenuity is problematic? During this aspect, we are hit with a stroke of genius, or experience a serendipitous encounter. A grand plan begins to materialize in our minds, hinting that playing by the rules is actually blocking us from receiving the best of what life has to offer. Follow intuitive hunches and make gambles to align yourself with Kismet. Use feelings of excitement, enthusiasm, and inspiration as a barometer to determine whether you are on the right track. Most of all, sidestep interactions with those who downplay the truth that, at any instant, we have the power to change our lives by changing our minds.